So now I would like to thank for the lunch. So I hope you enjoyed. Nice to meet you. I'm Bang. So what I do is that I dance like the one you just saw, one of the performers out there. So I don't know many of you are familiar with the term animation dance. So you might think about various genres when you hear the word animation dance. Maybe you thought of something like a break dance. I don't particularly do that kind of dance. So it's similar to robot dance. So you saw kind of malicious movement of robots. So that's something I do. I would like to talk about animation dance in general, because if I start talking about animation dance, I could talk for hours. So I would like to speak dance in general. So for me, for my own interpretation, dance is extension of body language. So for you, probably you have many various body language such as morning or hey you, excuse me. So from probably this morning to up to now, you probably did some of that move yourself. And then that extended to conversation, which is sign language. And then surprising entertainment is this kind of performance. So today, dance performance that I do, it's something I would like to share with you and then try to communicate with you. Now, you have two hands, right? So could I have you raise your hands and show me your palms? Looks good. That looks good. So I'm gonna show you the movement that I'm really particular about, that fingertip movement. So let's start with something easy. I invite you by all means. So make a fist, open them, yes. And then make scissors, yes. And then one finger. And then we do the movement with the rhythm. I hope you will join me to the end. But since I'm a performer, I be careful that I shouldn't do advanced movements alone. So although we're gonna start with something easy, but there will be some point where you can no longer follow me. In that case, you can stop and then start clapping your hands instead. So if you happen to be unable to do any movement from the beginning, then you can start clapping hand at the beginning. Okay, let's go. So this is a rhythm. Okay, let's start with something easy. Yeah, staff, you're welcome to join. Fist open, fist open, fist open. 1, 2, 1, 2. Looks good. So if you can't follow this, you can start clapping your hands. Okay, more advanced now. So the mid two fingers together, and then together, separate, together, separate, together, separate, together, separate. Don't laugh. Together, separate. Together, separate. Together, separate. Together, separate. Together, separate. 1. Okay, you are retiring so quickly. That's all right. Okay, let's make it easier now. Both of your hands. Okay, move halfway. Halfway, 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 halfway. Okay, your dominant hand, please put out your dominant hand. And then use your index finger and then show one finger at a time. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky. Index, middle, ring, and pinky. Index, middle, ring, pinky. How was it? Okay, you can go further. All right, so let's do it faster, very faster. So please follow my speed if you can. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Thank you. So these were a movement that you rarely do in your daily life. That could be very frustrating. But if you want, I'm sure you go home and then somebody waiting for you, so you can show them to your family. So if you could do it, then if you can do it, it's gonna be a good brain training. So this kind of communication or body language, the performance is extension of it. Within the performance, without the words, or something that cannot be expressed by word, can be expressed by dance, and which is what's great about dancing. So yeah, we can jump or wave your hands. That I always invite my audience to do. I hope you have opportunity to do that in the future. So since I brought the topic of finger movement, I would like to show you my work. It's called Water and Life. For me, when I choreograph dance, what's important is there are so many yet. Well, it's hard to pinpoint which one is particularly, but for me, most important is music, and then theme, which generates from music. And then let's see, this kind of shared atmosphere, and then something I can show you, which is my dance technique. All these elements put together and then become dance. So the music you're gonna hear now, for me, there's abstract image of water came to me, and then based on that, the theme become bigger, expanded, and then I thought I could create something, and then probably I can deepen it. When you hear the word water, my answer is this: however strong you are, how big you are, if you don't have water, one drop of water, then you can no longer live. So water is sometimes measured to figure out whether there was life. Like when probe went to Mars, when they found a trace of water, and then they assumed that there must have been life. So for me, water is life. So I can equalize the two. So the first performance you saw was called Life Received. And then the finger movement is called finger exercise. And then finally, you're going to see the performance. That's something beyond the words. And then you have your own interpretation. But when I'm able to deliver this message and how you can receive, take, interpret, I look forward to hear. So thank you for your attention. So please enjoy my performance, Life and Water.